Okay, so I don't even want to call it a short film. I'm going to call it a slightly above board student project because it seems to be from master's students from this particular institution. So, no direction. So, I was kind of lost in certain points when I was doing take after take of this scenes, plural. I had four in total, which was a lot. I did my ADR, I did my prep, um, double check stuff. I didn't want to watch too much playback. I only watched playback in terms of frame to see if I was in frame. If I missed a frame, I missed a frame. And I'm glad that I got everything done now. And then they're now going to look at the footage. After looking at the footage, they're going to come back and say, should we need reshoots? I wanted to distance myself, being putting the actor hat on. I don't want to then become the editor, the director, the producer, the sound mixer, etc., because that will take away from my performance. And I'm not the one whose story it is that I'm trying to convey. It's not my story. It's the producer and the director's story, and I can't. I don't know what they're thinking, as in what a quote unquote good take is. So I did my variations, I did my consistencies, I did my constant variations and my variable consistencies, and I did my ADRs, and with all of that, um, I was able to kind of push through. I did it out of sequence, just to kind of get me in the mood to do it out of sequence. I didn't think it would help to do it in sequence because the first monologue is quite lengthy. I did a few practice runs. Um, you stumble, right? On the day of shooting, you're always going to stumble, and it's how you recover, right? My other stuff, the shorter monologues, I feel they were okay. Um, and then getting the notes from the director early in the morning before shooting was great. Great assist. Um, with the current climate, obviously this is a challenge. Uh, I just hope and pray that they have enough material, raw material there, to kind of piece together their story. And if not, as an actor, be don't think that you did a bad job or anything. It's just part of the business. You do the reshoots. Should the reshoots come, okay? So I would say, with my experience, uh, just kind of expect the reshoots, and if they don't come, great. If they do come, you expected them, but don't not expect them. Don't think that you're off the hook just because you did several good takes, and because that was the one you felt you really keyed in. But looking back, because you're in the moment, but you're looking out. You're not looking at yourself. So with that, um, yeah, just gotta take it one step at a time. I will say, I maybe it's nerves, because when the even though I'm by myself recording, when it's rolling, and I did the clap for action, my throat kind of clammed up a little bit at times. I took breaks between each scene, sometimes in between takes, depending on if I needed to be in a certain headspace. So execution wise, everything was done that I planned out. Extra bits here and there, it's all good. Um, I think overall it was a challenge because I'm not getting live direction. I'm only getting remembered direction, and having a remembered direction before going for a take can be a bit off-putting. However, in the current climate, you just gotta roll with the punches, right? So, yeah, can't wait to see the final product. Um, the submission is June, beginning of June. So the plan for reshoots is this Friday, or they could really critique everything, and then from Friday it could be next Monday. So just kind of be prepared for that. It's not like I'm going anywhere, right? So uh, that's how it is, man. Yeah. So yeah, I should be proud of myself. So yeah, it was a challenging day. I could have gone on recording for hours and hours. I didn't record in terms of footage length, hours and hours, because I measured out that the phone capacity could only take so many hours. But I did. The shooting period was just after 8, and then we closed off. I wrapped myself at just after 12. So four and a bit hours. Not constant shooting, as I said, but just doing that. Then sent all the files to them by WeTransfer, and yeah, just kind of happy to have it done. That it's now done, over with. Um, so yeah, I am proud of myself, and there's no negativity in feeling proud of when you feel that you've done a good job, right? And no one can take that away from you. If you yourself feel that you've done a good job in the time that you're given, in the circumstances that you're under, then by all means. And if someone else sees that, you you might be taking it the wrong way. That's their interpretation. You know what you've done, and you know yourself if you're trying to kind of be boastful about it in order to impress, right? That's that's a different level of being proud, and something which is not um, something which is not conducive to good work, right? Speaking of good work, watch the David Fincher masterclass on how he selects actors, and he was mentioning about seeing how other actors listen to other actors, and obviously with this piece, I don't really have any other actor to listen to, so to speak. So I guess I did get kind of lost. Like, where do I put my eye line? I guess there is no eye line because with the piece there is no eye line because I am by myself. But anyway, just want to update my so-called vlog regarding that, and yeah, hopefully we'll see a final piece, and then obviously if they ask me for anything, which I doubt, just kind of be respectful and say I need to distance myself from that. Otherwise, I'll just end up critiquing myself over and over again. I'll see things that they don't see, and then they'll see it because I see it. Yeah, and chances are, majority of people won't see what I see because you are your own worst critic, right? So, with that, where are we? Yeah, with that, peace out.